Nothing is sacred in SUV territory, not even the Alfa Romeo badge. Still revered for its back catalogue of sporting saloons, hatches and coupes, the sleeping Italian giant is gunning for mainstream success with the Stelvio SUV, the first car in the category to come from the brand. You'll be thinking of the Stelvio Pass, an Alpine road famed for its challenging hairpins and uncompromising nature. Naturally enough, it's where Alfa chose to launch its new model.And deliberately so. There's plenty of shared hardware with the Giulia saloon, but the Stelvio's looks are a big draw. That nose is just as eye-catching as on its sibling, while the overall shape successfully blends the need for space with attractive curves. Albeit with a rear bias to the power distribution, 100% in normal driving conditions and up to 50% push to the front when circumstances demand it. You can also option in a mechanical LSD at the rear if you're planning on hot laps. For now the engine lineup is restricted to two choices, the 2.2-litre diesel in 207 bhp form and a new 2.0-litre aluminium petrol tested here. Even though there's the rampant Quadrofolgio still to come, the 4-cylinder petrol offers up a hefty 276 bhp and 295 pounds-foot of torque to make it a genuine performance crossover. Alfa claims 0.62 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds. Our example didn't quite feel that fast, but it responds sharply to the throttle and spins happily to 6,000 revolutions per minute, although peak power arrives at a relatively modest 5,250 revolutions per minute. The standard 8-speed automatic transmission works happily in tandem with the petrol engine, shifting without fuss in automatic mode, but it's even better when you use the elegant aluminium paddle shifters. Zipping up and down through the gearbox and exercising the motor is a genuine pleasure, even if the engine's thrum isn't what you'd expect. Not a bit of it. Of course it's taller than a Giulia and is similar in width, but there's aluminium throughout the body and suspension which helps to keep the center of gravity low. You're also sat relatively low for a crossover, you still get some of the raised driving position, but body roll is kept well in check and inspires confidence when you start to push. It's a pleasing cabin, too. Our car added the luxury pack which brings a smart wood finish and more leather. The quality on this early example was decent and, although not rammed with new tech, was easy to operate and a refreshing change from much of the competition. If you want a crossover that sacrifices as little of the conventional car driving experience as possible, then the Alfa Romeo Stelvio should be given serious consideration. It's a great car in its own right, but given it is Alfa's first SUV, it's borderline brilliant on first acquaintance.